ever since the Avalanche moved to Colorado, Peter McNab was there on our TV screens. The former DU and NHL star would entertain, enlighten, and certainly enhance the games night in and night out through 3 Stanley Cups, all the big wins and all the tough losses. Yesterday we lost Peter to cancer. He was 70 years old. Among those of us lucky enough to know him all these years is Adrian Dater, who's also covered the Avalanche forever himself, first for the Denver Post and now for Colorado Hockey Now. Adrian, it's good to see you. Thanks for joining us. Tough time. This is a tight community. The hockey fans know each other well, and Peter was certainly at the top of that mountain.
No, I mean, it's so tough. We all knew he was sick, but this came on quick again, and it's tough. I don't think there was ever a better evangelist for the game of hockey in Denver than Peter McNab. I mean, his enthusiasm for the game was so infectious. He never tired of talking about the game, to young and old, in between. He was just always there with a smile, and he's just a really nice man. In a business where everything's sort of really fast. Hey, how you doing? Okay, see you later. In 2 seconds, Peter looked you in the eye and really wanted to talk to you, and that was what made him such a special guy. And I think it was funny because from where he came, he's a big guy who was a big star in the game. Mm-hmm. Never big-timed anyone, though. Never. He was a big guy and he had ego the size of a pea. I mean, he was just always magnanimous with people. Like I said, his enthusiasm. There'd be times where I'd come to the rink going, this back-to-backs, a long season. He'd be like, David, perk up. We're in a rink covering hockey. And that big booming voice of his, and you're like, you're right, Peter, you're right. And he'd be enthused about the game again right away. I mean, he was just that kind of guy. I think it was interesting as a color commentator for the team from get-go. His input still mattered to the team, to the players as well, who understood he played the game, was awfully good at the game, and wasn't just going to tell you how to do it. But if you asked him, he'd have some ideas for you. Oh, yeah. He was never short of ideas. He never got tired of talking about hockey, man. He just loved it. Like I said, I don't think I've ever met too many people who just love the game so much and talking about it. He was a great player as a player. 363 goals. 3 cup finals. 3 cup finals, heartbreaking couple losses in one of them. He was sitting in the bench in this famous too many men game that Boston lost to Montreal, even though he didn't commit the penalty. He was a sniper. He would score 40 goals a year, and I grew up in New England at that time, and Peter McNab was a big star. I mean, number 8. So just to be able to talk to him when I first came to Denver was a big thrill. Even before that, though, his college career at DU, I mean, that's 50 years ago. There's a great picture I want to show of him and Ronnie Graham from way back in the day. And you think of Ron Graham and Charlotte, who've known him for those more than 50 years since he was a pioneer. Mm-hmm. He was a very good college player, but was not expected to have that pro career, not expected to be a 350-goal scorer. No. In fact, I think he was drafted in the 3rd or 4th round by Buffalo. Yeah, you're right. He was sort of overlooked as a college player. And yet he was one of their best players on a team that made the finals. Mm-hmm. Also, his final year under Murray Armstrong. He always excelled. He started out as kind of a seldom used rookie in Buffalo, but he played in the 1975 Stanley Cup Finals for the Sabres, played with some great players, and once he got traded to Boston, he really blossomed as a scorer and played for 18 years or something. So really good career and a even better career as a broadcaster. Right? Fantastic broadcaster. I put this out on my social media today, and I just, it's not something I thought about a great deal, but the idea of hoisting a banner for him there, I mean, when you think of what his impact on fans through the years of the Avalanche, I think he'd be worthy. Oh, count me in. I mean, I'll be the first to put that out there as a petition. If not that, something really special, like maybe naming the press box after him in Ball Arena or something like that. But whatever we can do to remember Peter McNab and make it clear what an impact he had on this city, this team, and the community in general in hockey, I'm all for. Well, thanks for jumping in today. It's good to see Adrian as always, and good certainly to remember the great Peter McNab. We'll be right back.